Hi guys, this is a review on Silverstone SUGO series SG02-F computer case. As you can tell here, it is a small form factor case. It can only house an ATX, or sorry, mini ATX board. And I decided to buy this case because it interested me. I wanted to build a small but yet decently powerful system. At the time, I mean, I built this rig 2-3 years ago, and it's still on this 775 chipset, but it's built for my son's gaming, so it does its job. It's got a 4870 Radeon 4870 for graphic card and an E84 processor, not overclocked. So I'm just gonna go ahead with this video. So this case,
they said the bugs they got from the first victim
takes micro ATX, like I mentioned. It has two internal drive bays for 3.5 inch. It's got one 80mm fan slot and then an optional cross flow fan. On the side there's a 180 intake fan. And on the top there's another 80mm fan, which I'll get into in a moment. It's got USB 2 ports, old school now, and it's capable of taking full size, and that's one of the biggest draws for me for this case, is that it accepts 12-inch graphic cards. So if I want to update this rig, which like today's standards, 2012, was it September? You know, there's a lot of powerful rigs you can build with micro ATX boards, like the, if I remember correctly, a Gigabyte sniper board, or you know, anything of that sort. On the front here, you got two drive bays. You also have, like I said, USBs, headphone mic, I believe FireWire. Just so a note to anyone that's thinking of buying this case, the LED lights that are here are blue, or at least one of them are, and it's bright as hell. Like, honestly, it'll keep you up at night. I can deal with my glowing blue case here in the middle of the night, but not this one. This one is pretty bright. So what I actually did as a fix is I just put some, I think it's hockey tape, just right over where the light would flash, and it dims it down a bit so then it's not so bright, which is nice. On the side here, we got all vents. There's an 80mm intake fan here for cooling for your hard drives. On the top here, we got how I set it up. You can set it up whichever way you want, but I set an intake fan, 80mm intake fan here, and I set up an 80mm exhaust fan here. So the graphic card is running along here, and the intake fan blows a cool air in and blows a hot air out side there. On this side now here, it's all vented also, and on the back is a standard connections, power source. It takes full size power source, by the way, and I'll get into what's in there in just a moment. I'm just going to open the case right now. So the top, or the case cover, actually is the whole piece, or it's the one whole solid piece. It's not just one side that you're taking off, it's all three. And I can just slide it off like that. Now, I think most of you know that if you're looking at cases of this sort, it's going to be pretty much a pain to build, because it's such a compact case that it's hard to you know, to work with. I know there's a few cases out there, I can't remember the names, but there's a few cases out there that have a lot of, like, I think there's one that has a motherboard tray and even one has removable parts like panels like this, where you can just totally remove. I mean, I'm sure I could take this off, but it'd be a lot of work. You know, the build was not too bad. I mean, it's a one-time thing, unless you constantly want to change this rig. But and then you can see the wiring mess I got in here. And like I said, I have it's just a budget board, but it's got an E84 dual-core processor, E8400, sorry, dual-core processor from Intel. And it's not overclocked, but it's still quite powerful because it's at 3 gigahertz worth of speed. I got 4 gigs of DDR2 RAM at 1066, and like I said, there's that fan for the hard drive. I also put in an extra fan with blue to give it some glow on the inside, a blue LED fan that cross flow against all the components. And then I have a Silverstone. No, what do I have in there again now? It's been a while since I've looked at this. I believe it's a Thermaltake 850, I think, power source, which I used to use in my primary rig when I did Crossfire 4870s. And then around to the side here, there's the Sapphire 4870. It's not overclocked either, but it's perfect for my son's gaming. And I have one Caviar Black, I think it's a 750 gig hard drive. And this rig is pretty darn good. It does its purpose. Let me get the light in there so you guys can see it better. There you go. See, it's kind of cool, like I said, about how I set up the fan thing, because basically it's blowing cool air onto the heat pipes here, and then it's exhausting all the heat right off of here. This panel actually does come out, so if you need to, it's there to help install the graphic card and do anything necessary to help you install your build. So this panel does come off rather easy, just a few screws here. So overall, this case is pretty good. I mean, it houses like big graphic cards, mini ATX, which now today you can have almost anything on, like an overclocking board on a mini ATX, and you can have a seriously decent powerhouse rig in here, you know, in a small form factor. So this is my review of the Silverstone SUGO series SG02-F. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.